Hello everyone, I'm Jacob Kaufman with nerdonthestreet.com, and today I am unboxing a Chromecast. Alright, so I'm currently recording this video December 13th. However, you guys will not see it until after Christmas, because this Chromecast is a Christmas present for my dad, and he actually watches every single video that I make. So, we're going to go ahead and unbox this, and yeah, this has been a really successful device. Version 1 of the Chromecast was one of the most successful devices in recent years, just in all categories. And then this is, of course, version 2 of the Chromecast. Version 1 was just a sort of a USB stick looking thing that plugged into your TV's HDMI port. And what a Chromecast does is it lets you stream media like YouTube, Netflix, Hulu, and Pandora and all of that stuff, and it lets you stream that straight to your TV. So this version 2 of the Chromecast is a little different. Rather than just being a stick, it's actually a sort of a disc that plugs in with a cable to your TV. So here we go. Alright, so here we go. As you can see, the packaging is pretty simple. Kind of nice packaging. It looks similar to other Google packaging that you see with Nexuses and things. So we've just got a cardboard wrap around this box, and on the front we have a picture of the Chromecast. And next to that picture we've got a list of a bunch of different services you can use this with. And yeah, cast your favorite entertainment to the TV is what the front says. On one side we have just some tech specs. Looks like dual band Wi-Fi, both 2.4 and 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. And it says screen mirroring from Android and laptops, Android devices, iPad, Mac, Windows, Chromebook, all supported. Hopefully Linux is supported because that's what we're going to try using this with. And yeah, it's just got some other tech specs. And on the other side, once again, we've got a little bit more information about what exactly this thing works with. So let's go ahead, and it looks like there's a tab on the side. We peel that off. And after we peel that off, we can maybe unfold this cardboard just like that. Oh, and I opened it upside down. So I'm going to attempt to alright, let's try this again. So how you're supposed to do it is unfold the cardboard, right, unfold the cardboard. Okay, cardboard sticks onto the back like that, so you just unfold it this much. On the inside of the cardboard, we've got a small QR code. It'll be interesting to see what that does. Are we still in the shot with what I'm pointing at? All right. So we've got a little getting started guide on the inside of the cardboard here. This is interesting. I thought that this was just a cardboard slip, like on the outside of the Nexus 7 box, and I did not actually expect any writing to be on this. I expected writing to be inside. But yeah, getting started, it says go to chromecast.com/setup on your phone and plug this thing into your TV, into the HDMI port. And also, optionally, you need to plug it into power as well as HDMI. That might be new. I'm not sure if Chromecast version 1 required power. It might have. But yeah, you can also plug the power cable into your TV's USB port, so you don't necessarily need a wall adapter plugged in for that. So yeah, here you can see we've got the box, and we will just open it up like this. Alright. So the top of the box comes off. There's just a little Chrome logo imprinted there into the box. The top of the box comes off. On the other side of this, we've got just a little cover thing, or whatever that is. And then here we have the Chromecast. So this is the device itself. Pretty darn small device, and really cool that it's so small considering what it does. It does have an HDMI cable attached to it, and that's magnetically attached. So that's pretty cool. So I guess when you plug this into your TV, maybe you can magnetically attach it to the disc if space allows, or maybe that's just for storage. But yeah, that's actually really cool, because part of the reason why the original Chromecast was so cool was because you could carry it around, and it was a pretty small thing. So I was actually worried about this kind of being a big dangly dongle, since it does have a 2-inch cable or so here. But yeah, that's a nice touch, that magnet that just kind of secures that cable there, and that's actually a pretty solid magnet. So the front of the Chromecast is just glossy, and it has the Chrome logo on it. Back has like the HDMI logo on it and just some FCC stuff designed by Google, and then it has the Mountain View, California address for Google, I guess. It says made in China, so that's nice. And then, yeah, this is a rubberized texture on this flat HDMI cable. Feels very nice, feels pretty sturdy, feels like something that I would want in my home entertainment system. So we will fold that up and set that off to the side, and then this box actually comes apart a little bit more. The top part of the box comes out, and then on the very bottom we have a USB wall adapter. And I'm never really one to get picky about the actual amperages and voltages and all the specs about wall adapters. The wall adapter has the Chrome logo on each side of it, and it says Chromecast on the bottom of it. Input 100 through 240 volts, about 25 amps, 50/60 hertz. Output 5 volts, 1 amp. And also made in China. So yeah, that's interesting. I'll have to see if that matches like smartphone charger things, if this would work well with a smartphone charger, or if the Chromecast would work with a smartphone wall adapter, or if this is really something that's made for the Chromecast specifically. I doubt it, honestly, because the Chromecast is so cheap. They probably don't make the wall adapter specifically for it. Now, I probably will not be using that, and my dad probably will not be using that. I think my dad's TV has a USB port or two on it that he is certainly not using, so we can probably just plug the USB port or the USB plug here into the port on his TV. So we get a nice, this actually looks like a decent length cable because it has to run from your TV potentially to a wall outlet, depending on how long, or depending on if your TV has USB on it or not. So there is a bit of Velcro that we can undo there. And now the Velcro does not actually come all the way off of the cable, and that's both a blessing and a curse. Honestly, I understand why manufacturers make Velcro that doesn't come off the cable, because it's impossible to lose. So that's nice that it's impossible to lose, but you very rarely wind up your cable. Usually your cable is in use, or at least you would hope that usually the cable is in use. So you usually don't use this Velcro. You only use the Velcro when you're like storing and or transporting the cable. So yeah, I would prefer if manufacturers would allow us to remove those Velcro bits entirely. But I guess for simplicity's sake, it's kind of nice that it is on there. So we can just keep that there. And then there's a little bit of plastic that is obviously one-time use, and we will peel that plastic off. That's solid plastic, or solid adhesive on the plastic. Takes a little bit of force to get that off. Let's get that clear plastic out of the way. This is also a rubberized texture, not quite as rubberized. Well, the rubberization is very, very similar, I would say, to the HDMI cable. It might be the same. It's either the exact same rubberization or it's slightly less rubberized than the HDMI cable on the Chromecast. And in case you're wondering, the back of the Chromecast itself is a hard plastic. It's not rubberized. But yeah, this cable, including both of the plugs, is entirely rubberized. And so yeah, it feels pretty sturdy and it looks pretty nice. It's a nice gray, so it won't stick out in your living room or whatever. It looks like we got a ferrite cord there. And yeah, just, I think, micro USB to USB, just like a phone would use. So I'll have to check that later to make sure that's correct. But this just plugs into the bottom of the Chromecast like that. Upon closer inspection, it looks like there's actually a button on the Chromecast. I just clicked it. I hope that doesn't mess anything up when you click it. But yeah, I didn't realize there would be a button, but there is one. I don't know if you can see it there or not, but maybe you can. And then on the other side of the Chromecast, we've got a little, what looks like could be an IR receiver, if it's not just like the Wi-Fi receiver. Although I doubt that the Wi-Fi would need an external antenna since this thing's plastic. But yeah, that's interesting, because this thing obviously doesn't use an IR remote, but maybe it could. I don't know. Maybe the possibility is there. But yeah, you just plug this end into your USB port, this end into your HDMI port, and then you are good to go. So yeah, that is everything in the Chromecast packaging. And yeah, pretty darn simple packaging, and they need to keep it simple because they need to keep it cheap, because this is a $35 piece of equipment. And yeah, it's extremely successful, like I said, so I will keep you guys informed. I'm not going to make a video setting this up. It should be pretty easy to set up, though, and I'll let you guys know if it works out as a present for my dad. So yeah, that is everything for this video. I'm Jacob Kaufman with nerdofthestreet.com, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.